Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I uh I had to re-render the end of credits video, so we got a little bit of a late start today because somehow I accidentally dropped a couple members from the end credits I noticed. All right. So, anyway, what we're going to do today, I think. Let's just look. So, I actually have a lot of new ships, and I know they're not necessarily new to the game, but I was thinking we could play them. I've got let's look. How should I filter this? Okay, so I did just buy the Texas, so you guys can get off my back about that. Is that tier 4? Yeah, so, see, got the Texas now. But I don't think we played this last time. I don't think we played this last time. I also just got the T61 in a crate. Finally. And I just got, well, recently, I got the, where is this? Prince Eitzel Friedrich. And I'm still trying to have a good game in this. I mean, I can have a decent game, but I haven't really been able to do anything spectacular in it. I also just got the Exeter. Is that tier 6? Or is that tier 5? I think that's tier 6. And I just got the Ognivoy. I really like this boat. I have gotten very, let's see, I'm at 33,000 XP in this right now. And I would say twice so far I have been right on the verge of a Kraken in it. So that is surprisingly good. The Exeter. Maybe that is tier 5. Just got the Charlemagne, which, as you know, 7 hipper hates. And so I've only taken this out once or twice, and I'm going to I will get a an amazing Kraken game in this just so I control him with it. Um, yeah, so I got a lot of new stuff. Oh, tier 5. All right, see if I oh no, that's Kuba who's got to take off. All right, we'll see ya. Yeah, so I uh I haven't played the well, I played the Kleber yesterday on Zarkoon's stream. I was joined him and the real monk uh for the monk charity drive, and I played the Kleber on it yesterday. And then I played it like, kind of solo focused for the first time in about a week last night. Very first game is a Kraken, of course, because that's what the ship is. Let's see where we are now. There, 277. You can see Kleber, of course, because this thing just prints them. I didn't even bother to save it. I think I did save you guys a clip, though, of something. Oh, no, that's from mine and Zarkoon's game yesterday. Oh, here you go. This was a, here we go. We all know what's going to happen here, right? Just watch this Iowa pull out completely broadside to a Kansas. Go ahead and pop the plane for accuracy. I actually really like the Kansas. It's very punishing. One, it's punishing if you make mistakes, and that's on the giving and receiving end because it's got such a long reload. Yeah, we'll do some div play. In fact, yeah, I saw that Gecko streaming. I normally wouldn't stream at the same time as somebody else, but honestly, I don't care. I mean, I sometimes see his viewers in the looking for division as well, and that's when I can usually tell. I recognize a lot of his viewers as. Anyway, all right. Prince Eitzel Friedrich is pretty good. Just be aware. Yeah, I know it doesn't have the turtle back. The other thing is like, it seems like I don't know. I don't feel like its AA is very good. In fact, I guess we could look real quick. And you almost always run into carriers at that tier now, especially on the weekend. Actually, it's got really decent AA. Well, crap range, but that's pretty good AA at the tier. Huh. Maybe it's just the nature of carriers. I don't have the Bliskovica. I do have the Orkin. Is the Bliskovica for sale? I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that too, so. Yeah, so, what happened was, for the ARP, stuff, for whatever, normally, like, for those that don't know, Wargaming will give CCs, the premium ships permanently. And they'll let us, they give us, like, the Paolo Emilio, they gave us temporarily, though I've got the Global XP, I'll pick it up when they take it back. And then, and like the campaign ships, they'll lend us for a week before they take it back, just so we can do videos on it. But the premium ships, they give us. But for whatever reason, their licensing arrangement, they couldn't give us the ARP ships, so they gave us doubloons to buy them. But they also gave us 10 crates, and I happened to draw both of the ships out of those crates. So I got to keep the doubloons, and that's why I was like, well, maybe we should buy some ships, because I got 30,000 doubloons. A lot of ships, of these ships that I'm missing. But at the same time, look, I feel like I got too many ships. I got 222 ships already. Hey, Acton, how's it going? Nice to see you. All right, we are going to Bliskovica. Is that even in the store? That's what I was looking for. I don't think that's in the store. No, it is not. Only the Orkin is. I'd like to draw the Bliskovica out of a crate. Maybe we'll get that out of the Black Friday crate. Or whatever those are called. I think I'm about ready to get one of those in the bureau, right? Or no, they come back next week. Something like that. I forget. Anyway. Let's see. Do I have any new tier 4s? I feel like I've gotten so many new ships lately that I might be... Oh, right. Texas. Oh, right. So I got Oklahoma, Texas, Haruna, and Kirishima that I need to put on here. What's the deal with Texas, chat? I got the G101. That's down in tier 3. I've had the G101 for a while. In battery tray. Does this thing have secondaries? Alright. So I guess we just bump up the AA on it. And let's put on, I don't know. Flag do you guys think? Oh, I know. Duck flag. Probably go with an old Billiam Sims. Secondary or AA. Yeah, I just put on AA. Alright, so let me do one warm-up game since I haven't really played, and then we will do divisions and count-ins. So let me just try this out first, or if you guys just jump in, I don't care. And I saw that some of the members on here are about to hit the 5-month mark. That's crazy. Good morning, Barrett. You'll notice I don't heavily promote members or anything because there's not really there's not really any benefits to it other than just knowing, like, donating a couple bucks a month, which I appreciate. And you get your name in the credits. But anyway, what do we got? Whoa, we have no carrier. Look at that. I'm assuming this thing is slow as molasses, so as is typical with, are we top tier or bottom tier? Bottom tier. But there's only a queen battle, Tennessee and queen. With these slow dreadnoughts, I normally will go like more towards this area so I can cover more of the map, because with a dreadnought, if I go over here, I'm out of the game as soon as we win a side. How's it going, Slay? Tier 4 3x3? You know what I haven't seen yet? The epicenter. I still haven't got epicenter yet. So, alright, we got a destroyer here. I'm gonna see you shooting HE. That's fine with me. Turning out, yes. Oh my, look at all these cruisers. Oh, okay, so this is a ship that I'm thinking about getting, because I am very curious about the Monahan. You don't see it too often. This feels like, you know, could be interesting to have. Of course, can't angle against Tennessee. This thing doesn't have the armor. Alright, I'm gonna let those guys deal with it, since, that one, it's alright.
Critical engine damage. We're taking on water quickly.
So, like, that Tennessee, right? I get why he did what he did, but he is going to be out of the game for the foreseeable future, because he's just too slow to go anywhere. That Nuremberg. That I didn't meet.
Bereich erobern. Alle Stationen. Brauche Feuerunterstützung. Enemy battleship sighted.
Not the best accuracy, huh? We know that Emil on B is already dead. I mean, we already won this game. That was kind of crazy to imagine. There, that'll help those guys.
Target penetrated. Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, see, that guy went all the way out to the edge. These guys will be able to handle it. They should be able to. I mean, it doesn't... Even if they can't, there's nothing this guy's going to be able to do. So I'm just going to rotate my guns for these guys. Plus, you can tell by the way this guy's playing. And it's no offense to him, but
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel
kiting,
konzentrieren.
kiting in a battleship, when you're down, like, I know a lot of you watch Let Him Peek stream, and I told him yesterday, I was like, I really like that term that he uses called holding a game hostage. And that's really what this player is going to do. Even if they make it for another 5 minutes, they've already lost the game. Monahan is a fair get with Fletcher Torps. Wow. That sounds really good. Monahan is a Sims with better Torps. Well, get the Russian CVs on Legends, man. There's lots of Russian things that I would like on Legends. The CVs are not at the top of my list. I would like to see the Russian heavies. If you don't know, the Molotov, I think, is probably one of my top ships in this game. I think it is very, very good. It's not OP, but it has a very unique play style, and I think that's really enjoyable. Jesus.
Enemy battleship sunk. Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, that guy, he might be able to nuke all those cruisers over there. But to what? I mean, alright, whatever. You know, that's what's fun for them. Blowing up boats. But this whole play of taking your dreadnought up around here, you're never going to have any meaningful impact on the game because you're so far out of position. Yeah, holding a game hostage. I heard Peak say that. I don't know if he came up with it, but regardless, it is a very good term because that's what this is right now. Like, this guy needs to hit the self-destruct button. This game was, you know, designed to be quick and fast battles. That's why it's only 15 minutes long. That's why the spawns are so close. I don't know if you guys watch Potato Quality. He's primarily a World of Warships player on PC, but he's been playing some Legends games recently. And he did a video where he's talking about how this is fun compared to the PC because the battles start so quickly. There's none of the long drawn out part at the beginning. So, unfortunately, I feel like CVs work against that. It's just like when destroyers like sail off to the edge of the map at the end. And it's like, it's one thing if you have a chance to win. But if you have no chance to win, like, just don't make your team hate you. Don't make both teams hate you. Just go out there and do something. Like this guy, he might come around and dev strike me. It's still not going to matter. The game is over. Yeah, see? Alright, he can overmatch my bow, I think. Probably. And look, you've almost made it to the cap. I don't think I'm fast enough to ram this guy and put him out of our misery. But we'll see. Gonna do the full broadside. Think he'll start kiting away now? I mean, this is dumb on my part, but I don't care. Like, just end the game, dude. And he's all right. So this player is turning out. Now they're turning in. We should be able to get that bow right there. Yeah, not too bad.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Now they're turning out again. Ah. When did I say this was over? Like about 5 minutes ago. GG, dude. Made your Texas black? Well, we'll see. I mean, I'll play it more off stream and see if I like it. It's always obviously a very different experience when you're top tier. But I do have the shadow camo that I could use on it. Well, all right. So default patch. Player's got a lot to learn still, but that's okay. I mean, we all started new. That's Texas, huh? All right. Have I taken out the Oklahoma on stream yet? You guys want to div? Do you guys want to do count-ins? Do I have the London? Of course I have the London. I got that out of a crate a while ago, and boy, is that a fun ship. I would not recommend anybody spend money on the London. It is casting couch coordinator. Yeah, you can. I'll try and remember to change that. I feel like I put somebody as casting couch something because I thought it was funny. But I will, yeah, if I remember, I'll change it. Or you can, there is a, on the community tab, there is a members only post where people can, say what they would like their production role to be. So you can always put it there too. I know what you mean, Elk. Sometimes, like, I didn't play this game, Monday or Tuesday. I didn't play much last week, and then I didn't play much Monday or Tuesday. Just needed a break. But I'm usually in people's streams too, just because it's more fun sometimes watching other people play it. I wish I had saved it. I did a 1v1. Well, it was really me and my Embra against a Lenin and a Richelieu in ranked, and I ended up sinking both the Richelieu and the Lenin with my Embra. And the Lenin sent me a friend request afterwards. In fact, oh, we should probably. Well, I'll do that later. I usually always accept all the friend requests, but all right. We'll div if you guys want. No Actons in here. You guys want to div up? Obviously, you got to be on PlayStation, but if you guys want to go into looking for division and tell me, and then I'll send you an invite. My lord. Acton gonna take out that busted. All right, I'll get you on the next one. Emotheus? I like it. All right. Let's do a little count in if you guys want to. Where are we? Tier 4? You know what? Let's cross our fingers. Everybody cross your fingers that we can find an Epicenter game, because I have not gotten in one yet. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I kind of remember that King of Memes. All right, we'll get you guys on the next one. We picked up these guys. Just let me know. I don't need to do a whole queue system like Peak has. I don't have 100 and 200 people watching me. I don't stream often enough, and it's not entertaining enough. No, I will say, I don't monetize my streams because I like to be able to play music sometimes. I have the Miami Vice soundtrack queued up for when I go out in destroyers for this stream. Uh, as for your question, Elk, is Tenant better? I ran Fraser on all my British light cruisers for the longest time, and I think your choice of Fraser on the Fiji is just fine. The reason that I use Tenant on my Edinburgh is because I use a radar build on mine, and so I'm not really concerned with smoke. I want to have agility. So mine is, one, it's a radar. Two, I have fairly low concealment. And so the way that I play the Embra is quite a bit different than you play the Fiji. Like, it's got a 30mm bow, so the only ships that can overmatch it are the Yamato and we are top tier. The Yamato and the Georgia. So, with that in mind, I play it quite aggressively. Where did those shells go? Guess I should look at what we're going up against, huh? There's a Nevada somewhere. That's the only battle. Okay, that battleship's on the other side. All right, this changes entirely how we play. The only battleships on the other side. I got a kamikaze up here with me. We've got T-22 spotted in the center. We can afford to be quite aggressive here. We know there's a destroyer on D as well. Got these guys spotting torps for me. Yeah, I'm flipping my guns already because we're going to head straight to their base after this. Oh, there's Kaze. Nice to get some. That fast? Is the Phoenix that fast? You guys are gonna destroy that.
The ship is on fire.
Kaze's got fairly quickly reloading torps.
Pull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
Is one thing that these dreadnoughts have going for them.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Rear turret.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Everybody's playing crazy. It's the weekend. Oh, weekend play, right?
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
There's a destroyer right up there in front of our Clemson somewhere, too. Oh! There's the destroyer.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
We just saw where our carrier player is accidentally meaning to send their ship, but they pulled the trigger improperly. Yep. Not sure that our Clemson is paying attention. They are.
The ship is on fire.
And I should be firing my guns here. I don't need to put on HE. I don't know why I did that. Might be able to proxy spot this destroyer for Acton. We shall see. Acton gets him because of course he does. What is up with all these? Like, I'm on crazy. God, just lose him.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
I don't know if you can get torps on this battleship, but that would be quite helpful. Nice work. Is he gonna steal his... What? Oh.
Bullseye.
Acton's in my will to rebuild, just about. Yep, now I'm in will. This guy is tunnel visioned. Plus kamikaze's just OP. Gotta be getting close to a Kraken. We can use my AA if you stay in my will to rebuild range. Oh, that's... Omaha's gonna be dead here in a second. Like, I'll be the first to admit that I think Will to Rebuild is broken. I think it should have a maximum amount of HP that it can restore. Got to clear skies. Oh yeah, I enjoy the Nevada way more than the New York. New York, I remember. Well, you know what? The thing with that is, last time I played New York, I was grinding. It was a long time ago, and I was definitely much worse player than I am now. This is not to say that I'm that good now, but I was a lot worse. Um, so it'd be interesting to see if I kind of wish we could reset lines and regrind them. I think it would be interesting.
The ship is on fire.
I'm just gonna let this guy keep dropping me. Yeah. Behold the power of Will to Rebuild. Nothing wrong with this, right? Yeah, you have bad AA, but mine isn't. I still have a heal too in case of emergency. Oh, he's trying to torp you. Sneaky, sneaky.
Our victory is in sight.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna have something as ridiculous as aircraft carriers in the game, then maybe Will to Rebuild isn't so broken. Alright, he's over to the left. So also, I played a game yesterday on Zarkoon's stream where I shot down 40 planes in my full AA Wooster. You can only get one clear sky medal, which is unfortunate. I thought you would be able to get multiples, but it is one and one only.
The ship is on fire.
Guy's looking for me. He's over here. Hey, Moral Theme. I am doing well. This is gonna sound sacrilegious to some of you, but I have never seen the Godfather movies before. Even that, hence my terrible, uh, terrible impression not long ago. And I am going to go see the Godfather and Godfather 2 tomorrow. At a friend's house, which is going to be fun because I haven't been over to a friend's house in quite some time. But a bunch of us are getting together and we're going to watch The Godfather for the first time. Well, I will see it for the first time. How much did I heal at the end? That would be a good question. I wish we had stats to know how long acting kept me alive there. And look, it's shot down 35 planes. Oh. I mean, what's this guy gonna do? Okay, granted, if Acton wasn't there, I would have definitely died. But that is the problem with Will to Rebuild is it's just infinite. It's almost as bad, or I might say it's equally as bad as the invincible planes that the carriers get at tier 7. All right, cheers. Let me dismiss this. Get some new people in here. This is one. Um, hey, it's tier 4. I don't know what's going on with our CV players. Yeah, here's if you want to. Yeah, there's a picture of me on Twitter. If you must know, though, I will say that is actually kind of old now, but I look very much the same. Last Samurai. All right, we'll get you in the next one. Uh, what are the difference between these things? One of these has like better AA than the other, right? And the other one has like secondaries or something. Is that it? Huh. Uh, why would people buy these? We will find out. We're gonna just tier 4 for now. And then we'll go once I want to play the Kirishima after this, and then we'll jump up to tier 5 because I think I have some new ships there, and then we'll go up to tier 6 for the new ships, and then we'll see. Hold on, I'm Fall Dot is leaving me hanging. Hey jerk, hope I'm and oh yes. I think you're in the credits. Pretty sure I put you in the credits. I hope I did. If not, I mean, I would open up the file and check right now, but if I didn't, I will be sure to put you in the next one. I apologize. I could have because I re-rendered it today. Huh. All right. Waiting on Ekazune. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Let me do a count in here. Oh no, sorry. Ready up. Oh, Marblehead. Nice. All right. Uh, you know what? The whole thing with the Missouri, I get historically people want it because of that Steven Seagal movie. I kid. Historically, people want it, um, and and some people love battle. I look, you guys know I like battleships. I don't play them that often in high tiers because they aren't impactful enough. In tier 6 and below, I'll play them all the time, but I mostly play high tiers. So anyway, with the Missouri, Wargaming will lend it to the CCs once somebody actually has the steel to unlock it. But personally, even when I do eventually get the steel, an Iowa with radar is not worth all that effort to me. I want something more unique. So I'm more interested in whatever ship comes after the Missouri.
Let's give them a hard time.
Give them a hard time. Yeah, look, when I say impactful, what I mean by that is the carry potential. Like, you know, a destroyer is, going to have more influence on the game than a battleship. Let's say that you are in the Jean Bart and then everything else is a destroyer, right? It's kind of like, well, yeah, you're going to load up HE and do what you can, but it's not going to be decided by that. And as a battleship, while you can cap, you're never going to doubt the abilities of a team to throw if they were good players. Look at this Ismail going broadside. I don't know what my penetration values are on here, but we're going to find out. Depends. Alright, let me... Oh, I'm going to turn right into this one. Sucks. So, it is the... Must be the Matsuki down here, because the Mahan we would see. I should have... That Ismail could totally screw me up here. Guess I should go for the emerald, right? Plus he's got torps. Yeah. There's the Matsuki. What? Just... That the Ismail overmatching me? It must have been. And I pin him from here. Does not have much punch, does it? We can will to rebuild our way to victory again. Ain't nothing wrong with will to rebuild, right? These guys just focus me. Ah, you can't just. That was close.
All stations, protect that target.
No, you don't have to protect me. We've already won this game because, well, I won't say it's because they focus me by any stretch of the imagination, but it certainly doesn't help. I mean, it kind of makes sense sometimes, but you guys were all, like, some of you were spotted, and they're just like, no, we will not shoot. How much do you want to bet this guy shot torps at me and... Oh, no, he did. All right. Well. No, no, the last thing I need is people to say... The only reason that you would want to save me in that situation is because I can take out that Ismail. But the game was already over. It's hard to imagine. Now, this guy did pretty decently, you know, considering, and so did this Furutaka. Mahan did okay, but down here, this is where it kind of gets to be very questionable. And for the competition for the Firepower Deluxe Edition, it's hard to imagine that this person in the Emerald, or maybe I should say this Pensacola, has, I think, what would have been the highest score on the red team in a tier 7 match for that average XP contest to win Firepower Deluxe. It's kind of hard. That's why I said, you know what, it's tier 5 and up for the worst XP. Oh, Acton was in there. Ooh, and the Kirishima. Oh, and we had a few people. A few people made it, and I didn't realize they were all on our team. Always creeping. I recognize that name too. Yeah, how many people did we have in here? I guess we got a few. All right. Let's do one more. Let me just. I know somebody just said. Right. Yeah, that score is going to be hard to reach or beat, but I will give it a shot. I mean, I'm gonna try and find. So the whole thing with that competition, and I was telling somebody because I've had a few people like send me screenshots, and they're like, "Is this low enough?" And I'm like, "No." But the thing with that is, I'm saying since I posted that, you guys have to beat this score, whereas I had the benefit of that was months ago. But I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be harder than most people uh, imagine. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'll go out there and I'll find a really potato red team and we'll just, smash them." But that is a remarkably bad team. And that was on one of my streams. And I remember saying in the stream, I said, I think that's the worst team I've ever seen. And that's why I saved it. Whoa, we just. All right. Oh, temp. All right. Let me send you an invite. Wait, go. All right. We'll get Acton again. Uh, Whoever else. Yeah, that 100. Oh, okay. Zerks, that's fine. Let me. I mean, I don't know why some people don't get invites. I don't know if it's a setting or what, but yeah, within the 100 points, that is surprisingly a high amount though. To get the average down, you really have to have something special. Warships will join us in the next live. We'll just get Viper then. Production crew member. Oh, hold on a second. You guys stay like that. I just realized I don't have a duck flag on here. Crime against humanity. How are people going to know that I'm a potato? Oh, and they better bring us that potato flag. I don't know if I don't know if they were joking or not. I sure hope they weren't, because the potato flag is the only thing that can replace my duck flag. And honestly, I want to be able to fly the duck flag and the potato flag. How about that as a quality of life improvement? We can already see that you can fly 2 flags. Give us the technology to fly a 3rd flag. All right. Tier 4. And then I think after this one, we're moving up, right? Yeah, we will. Here we go. 3. So which one this is this the AA focused one? Or is this the secondary focus? I don't know. I like the oh, Sinks is in here? Nice. I mean, I want to be able to fly a lot of flags, honestly. This seems familiar. I'm having deja vu all over again. Ugh, a kamikaze. Get anybody in here? Mega Leviathan is over there. Bud Fox is on our side. Alright, we got a few. I don't even have the spotter plane on here. What's wrong with me? Yeah, shards again. Same spawn. I'm practically in the same ship. Nah, the maps, the way the map rotation works is it's just purely random. Except for the fact that hotspots weighted slightly. What I would like to see is epicenter, but there's only a 4% chance of getting it. Oh, Acton's in the Oklahoma? Okay. Oh boy. I would like to get into a, well, they don't have a destroyer here. Alright. That kind of changes things.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, the Giulio Cesare, though, man. That thing is, that's your best tier 4 battleship, if you ask me. That Oklahoma probably just dropped Torps. Or, sorry, Omaha. Probably. Uh,
Nice work.
the fire on here is kind of cool. Look at this. That's kind of anime style. That's neat. Oh, there they are. Heard where those were coming.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Affirmative. Thank you.
Sorry, I was kind of just lost there for a minute. I don't know if any of you guys participated in the competition that Father Mundy was having on WoW's builds for the highest damage Omaha game. I'm just curious how that went.
Nice work.
That felt like a Giulio salvo. This could have been the Tennessee. I mean, the Tennessee is a really good ship, too. Both of these are very good ships, like that Giulio and the Tennessee. I really enjoyed the Tennessee. Starting to feel a little, very deja vu-y. Keep getting bottom tiered, too. Well. Acton tank a little bit here. So, this Tennessee, by moving over there, he would have us in a crossfire. Like, these guys, so the position here is really decent, except this guy doesn't have a shot on us, or we would be dead. This game's over as well, regardless of what happens here. Ah, yes. You just can't put out damage fast enough. Wow, did you see that dispersion? That was amazing. One shell hit? Like, you just... It's kind of... I don't know if you guys did ranked, like, with all the heals, when it just became... Where you can't even heal, or you can't damage somebody fast enough to actually, you know, do anything. Wow, that is, some awful HE on this shit. Very bad HE. Yeah, Acton's got that Oklahoma. That one's... this was a pretty good chip if you guys haven't researched it yet.
Nice work.
I'm using Acton as a human shield. Well, as a boat shield, really.
Nice work.
I drop my speed when I need to shoot him, and I speed up in between salvos. Yep. Here, hold on, hold on. Oh, I was gonna say, if you wait just a second, I will go complete broadside so you can at least get a kill here. But I don't think that's gonna happen now. Here, I'm going flat for you if you get a shot off. Heal. I'm stopping too, so to make this easy. Come on. Oh. Hello, Kogishawa. Kogishiwa. Oh, that GC. They're in chat. They're in this game. Or in chat. I recognize them. And that was kind of a stomp, right? Well, okay, so their New York was AFK. Looks like those, man, that was a tough support over there with the cruisers they had and the destroyer Mahan. It's got terrible concealment. Corpse you can't stealth. Well, if you go Gleaves, you can stealth Torp, but barely. Mahans, that's tough. All right, finally we get to go up a tier. Alrighty, let's see. What are the new ships we have in 5? I've got T-61. I mean, Leone is practically a new ship now that we have a commander for it. Exeter. And there's the London somebody was asking about, which is awful. The Amazing Molotov, that's not new. And the Prinz Eidsel Friedrich. So we got 3 tier 5 games. Alright, well, who do we have? Warships for life. I love the Leone too. How do you feel about the Leone with the commanders now, Viper? I think the guy that I got on there that I think, what does he do? Makes the smoke last longer or something? The hunt for 23 fires. I didn't play much this week. I was not feeling it. And so I didn't try the 23 fires, but yes, the hunt for 23 fires continues. I've had numerous games of 22 fires where the salvo's in the air where I should be getting the 23rd, but no luck yet. Simpsonite? All right, we'll get you on the next one. Yeah, London is a balloon waiting to pop. I've had some good game, well, some decent games. I shouldn't say. So when who was I talking? I think it was T-Bull and Chili, and they were, because they're like, "Oh, the Leone is the worst ship in the game." And what I want to say is, have you played London? Because Leone, I can do work in. London, I mean, you can, but it's tough. With the Wooster, huh? I didn't try in the Wooster. That seems like it would be a pretty decent option, though. I think I would have, I don't know. I've come close with both, what is it, the Cleveland and Ochakov, but uh, I don't particularly, I realized I don't particularly care because I don't think the ZF6 is, I'm not that excited for ZF6. Like, I'm like, do I need it a week early? No. Alrighty. Tier 5. Chestershire. Uh, Chestershire. I mean, I leveled up both of my oh boy. I leveled up both of my Italian guys, but one of them I leveled up purely for the Leone, and the other one I leveled up purely for the Paolo.
Gute Arbeit.
Vipers over there.
Roger. Capture that
I
area.
think everybody else is on our team. The rarest campaign ship. Well, the Atlanta has come back. The Atlanta was the first campaign. So I would say it's got to be one of the ships that is not available for Global XP that happened early. So that would, to me, most likely be either the Gremiashi or the Nassau. Those were both campaign ships in the early days. I should point. I mean, this is just going to be a bunch of destroyers. I should. Like, it would make sense for me to just go YOLO this California because that's the only threat to these guys. That's the biggest threat to my support here. But it's probably not a... Okay, they're on the opposite side of this island. They are opposite side of me. Got the old water radar going.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Gute Arbeit. Nebelwerfer gestartet.
Got another destroyer coming in.
Concentriert sur la cible. Nebelwand gelegt.
That's gonna hurt. Is that a fair hit? You got the Gaida up here.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Oh, my, unfortunately my hydro is down, so I don't want to necessarily rush them. Tempted to just maybe go towards B.
Wir wurden entdeckt. Capture that area.
Yeah, you guys head up to B. The guide is still in his smoke. Minutes before my hydro's back.
Support the allied target.
Yeah, I have. He's there. Smoke should be
We've been spotted.
gonna be coming. Okay, he's over this. Guys, while we can. That cruiser's AFK, so let's not worry about it. No, cruiser's alive, but
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Position of a strategic fire on the target.
why are these not hitting? Have my hydro back in 15 seconds. just a second. Need about... Okay, my hydro's back up. We will be able to spot through this island. Park behind this island for the time being, if you want. I'm gonna drop some smoke here for you. You can shoot from the smoke. Getting wrecked just yet?
Nebelwand gelegt.
Alright, so I'm gonna push their smoke, because well, actually... I only got 10 seconds left of hydro. So maybe not. That was my last hydro charge. Whatever.
Gute Arbeit.
Just set up a defensive perimeter.
Capture that area. Bestätige.
Look at that gap right there. That's perfectly sized for a destroyer, right?
Wir haben einen
Bonk.
gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
Alright, so we got the other destroyer is over here.
Das war ein großartiges Gefecht.
And they are close.
Melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Because my twisted track is pointing that way.
Alle Stationen, schützt das Ziel.
Okay, so we'll be able to outspot him. I don't know if we can outgun him, but we'll be able to outspot him at least. Actually, he's far away. It's Twist and Track's pointing to the New Mexico now. So that Mahan actually has some distance. I should have put the torps in front first, but whatever. This does seem like a nice destroyer. I can see why everybody loves it for ranked. New Mexico's in trouble. Hey! Oh, it's Viper!
Viel Glück und ruhige Wasser.
Hey! You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, I was gonna say, I want to try AP experiment on you. See how this works. Like, what angle... Bad. Still think HE is probably the way to go at this tier. What have I stumbled into in chat? That was not a bad game. I like I wish this just kind of shows why I wish we had training rooms because we could load up the teams with everybody and actually experiment a little bit. That was when was the last time you got a chance to park next to another destroyer and shoot them with AP to see how the AP performs against another destroyer? Uh, and look at this. This guy still did better than the top player on the scoreboard for a tier 7 game. Oh, those guys. They didn't ruin the game. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they're out. Well, I appreciate the fact that they're trying to educate players. Now, the thing with that is that most people don't want to know. Uh, and when I decided I was going to start or do videos, I didn't want to try and teach anything because there's plenty of people out there trying to do it already. Besides the official CCs, of all the European ones, the Russian ones, the North American ones, obviously, Zarkoon and T-Bull, and to some degree, I think Spartan would generally say he just tries to do more entertainment than education, but with a little education in there too. Now, I don't agree with everything everybody says, but at least they're trying to educate. I wouldn't say that it's making much of a difference. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's not argue in chat. Uh, I will say that for whatever reason, this game brings out like just some of the most divisive comments, you know, like to the extreme. It's kind of surprising. All right, Simpsonite. Warships, we can invite you again then. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna still be in tier 5 because I'm gonna take out the Exeter. Then I'm going to take out the Prince Eitzel Friedrich, and then we will go up to tier 6. Let's see if we can get Simpsonite in here. Invite. Yeah, my ship beats up your ship. Exactly. Well, I get what you're saying, Odin, and what I would say is, okay, well, I don't think it's necessarily a god complex, but I will say that a lot of trying to teach players stuff, it's fruitless because they don't. You can't like. Plus, to a certain degree, I would say that like, what was that? I was watching Peak play. He was streaming a couple days ago with Spartan and I don't know, probably Aaron or somebody. And Spartan was in the Yamato, and he was bowing on I think it was Fault Line, and he was complaining that all the battleships were spamming him with HE, and it's kind of like, well, you can't. That's what they should be doing. You're a bow in Yamato. They can't overmatch you, so they should be hitting you with HE. And so if you want to educate people, you need to educate them in that sense and be like, oh, I messed up, and these guys are actually doing the right thing, and not insult the player base for doing the right thing and saying these guys are cowards or whatever. They're doing the right thing. What he did was the wrong thing, but you know, what are you gonna do? I prefer to just stick with entertainment myself and not necessarily try to educate. All right, Simpson, I don't know why you're not getting the invite, but we'll send Viper another one here, and then we'll get some more people. Yes, overextending in the destroyer yesterday. I mean, here's the thing with that too. He's not wrong, Like what he was, so in my opinion, this is obviously just in my opinion, but what Spartan was doing in the destroyer yesterday was the right thing to do. The problem was that he had no support. And whose fault is that? I would say it's your division mate. I would say that was on Peak's shoulders for not playing a cruiser. But, you know, these guys, they just want to play battleships and destroyers. So, yeah, you're not going to have any support. And that's kind of, you know, I don't know. To me, I would be like, don't take out a battleship, take out a cruiser. I'm going to be a destroyer. But people are going to play what they want to play. Wait, what are you talking about, David? That's exactly what I did. I'm just kidding. I have said this numerous times. I think I played about 3,000 or 4,000 matches before I was like, you know what? I think I'm actually bad at this game. I thought I was good, but I was actually bad. And then I started watching videos, and then I realized just how bad I was. All right. Tier 5. If you guys want to get in here. Who am I using? I'm using Tenant. Do I want to use Tenant? I don't know that I do. But yeah, we'll leave it on here for now. Probably do for agility. All right, where are we? What are we doing? Tier 5. Hey folks, there's the Monk 52. If you didn't see our charity stream for him tomorrow, please go check out his channel. The boy just wants a sub. Get him to 1,000, then you can unsub. I'm just kidding. Or you can, I don't know. And my laptop's getting a little toasty. Oh, snap. We're in the trap. Nasty. Who do we get in here? Goat Locker, I recognize. Megaleviathan is over there. Bud Fox is on our team. All right, we got a few people in here.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Monk was giving a very good demonstration of what not to do yesterday, though. I will say I was doing that as well, especially a couple times I played battleships. I am definitely out of practice with battleships. What am I doing? Where am I going? Who am I? I forgot. I was just naturally thinking I was in a DD. So this is kind of like where I like to play this cap in a cruiser. Waiting to get blind fired by somebody who's watching the stream. You guys blind fire me if you're stream sniping and get a dev strike. That would be very impressive. I believe I have good AA. So I don't really want to use my smoke until I can fire at something. Alright, my AA is going. Targeted by one ship. Shot by the Ismail. They wanted some revenge. We don't have a plane. There's the Fubuki. I think, alright, so we got 2 Fubukis on B, most likely.
All stations reporting the target on the designated target.
I did not mean to heal there. That was a big mistake. And no... Viper, you don't necessarily need to be on there. I think you could go help. We can just hold this flank until our smoke runs out and then go over to B or something.
Fordere Unterstützung an.
There's some agility. Yeah, we're getting overrun here, but that Dunkirk can... don't really have the position to... That Ismail got itself in trouble going broadside like or angling like that.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Probably put down torps. Our team should be able to get A.
All stations proceed and capture that area. Nice work.
Prop. Watch out for the California.
Our team has taken the lead.
Oh, this guy's right behind that island. And
Smoke
Alle
generator
Stationen
activated.
brauchen Feuerunterstützung.
stop trying to always kill me.
Smoke screen set.
That's not a good view. That makes things hard. I'll... Don't do this, Fabuki. And making it harder for yourself.
Fire! Capture that area. Capture that area.
Why did they capture A?
Capture that area. Capture that area.
All right, that guy's going to Cap A. I mean, we're going to win this, so we'll go back to Fort. I mean, well, hold on. We got people in there. Maybe we should watch what happens. SM doing the right move, going down here to Cap A. Let's work on our commentary. Bud Fox coming in on to Bravo to contest against a fellow California. Ooh, big hit from the Fuso. JK Skitty 5491 with a big hit on Mega Leviathan. Meanwhile, Lofo 7 coming in hot to try and provide some support. Probably not going to work. Some D feeling courageous. Going for the YOLO Torp. Mega Leviathan goes down. Lofo 7, it's all on your shoulders. What can you pull off? Oh. Can some D pull off the dodge?
Team has taken the lead.
Fort beat, no! Lofo 7 gets to some D. And yet, that is still the game because what's this carrier player going to do? Cap? Be the Joe Rogan of WoW's Legends. Well, hold on. Let me start getting some conspiracy theories going, too. Where is this? All right. I am not a carrier player. I do have them all, and I did grind them all while I boosted some of them. But even I will tell you, this is not where you should be as a carrier. This is not your home. Because look how long it takes me to fly a camera over even, and this is moving way faster than planes. Especially at this point, why wouldn't you be here?
5 minutes.
All right, let's go back so we can get done with tier 5. We will do another tier 5 for you guys. I'm going to go out in the Prince Eitzel Friedrich. Let me dismiss this division. All of you. Killer, big 420 killer. Else in here? I know always creeping. Am I missing somebody else? Always creeping. I've played with you, but if somebody else is in here, I can get them first. You guys just gotta let me know in chat what your name is. Buck. Oh, that's Buck Nasty is Buck Kidder, I'm assuming. And I don't like doing tutorials. I don't like commentary sometimes can be like the most difficult thing to do. And especially when it's somebody else's game. Like that's why you don't see me show other people's videos, because it's very hard to say what's going on in somebody else's mind. And so I find that there's a lot of empty space that I need to fill. But I would also say that I feel like the commentary on my own videos has changed over the past 3 months or so. But you kind of have to keep evolving, because otherwise it gets stale. Like, obviously I'm doing a lot less videos right now. I am not feeling as burnt out as I was a couple weeks ago. But it's also just been really hot here, and I don't want to do anything. So, I don't know. We'll see. Plus, I really want something to happen in this game that mixes things up, or like a new line that's exciting. Like, I like the new American battleships. I just didn't find them particularly that exciting. Though I do like the Kansas, and I'm sure sooner or later I will have a Kansas video. Hey, well, I play with T-Bull sometimes. I've streamed with him a couple times, and the thing with him is like he is a solo player. Like 95% of his time is solo. And so all of his reactions are built around being a solo player. So he's not used to, he's got to spam the wheel and gets frustrated and everything. And that's fine. I get that coming from a mostly solo player. But when he actually gets to play with a division, you can almost hear it in his voice when he starts to relax because he's like, oh, right, these guys know what they're doing. Anyway. Let's see. Tier 5, guys, if you want to get in here. And then we will be going up to Tier 6 after this one. But you guys also, like, it's easy to, it is easy to poo-poo CCs, right? I mean, I don't mind if people do that to me. Believe me, plenty of people dislike me. But it is also a ton of work that people don't have to do. They choose to do it because they either enjoy it or they want to do something with it. So, good or bad, at least they're trying, and you always have the option to not watch. And that's the basics of it right there is you don't like it, leave. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the only moderator on this channel, Bringer.
Machen wir ihnen das Leben schwer. Gefechtsstation.
Oh, Buck, I didn't realize that you had a channel. I will have to check that out. Like, there are a lot of people making content on this game out there. They just need a little exposure, and if people really enjoy it, then they got to go out there and look. You also got to realize that most people in this game, this isn't a competitive game. There is no competitive mode. Ranked is not competitive. Ranked is just standard with rewards and a couple less players and some rules. Like, stop thinking that this game is competitive. It's funny, everybody always complains about all the potatoes on their team. Well, guess what? You're probably a potato to me. And some of the other players out there. A lot of people think that everybody should have a 60% win rate. But you can't. Not most, like, you look at ranked and you see the whatchamacallit, the badges at the end. Most people are like around 52, 50, 48% win rate. And that has to be the case because every time you play a game, one team wins, one team loses. Seriously?
Feuer Alarm.
And I guess... are these guys doing? There's a fairly long flight time on these shells, isn't there? And I should not have done that, but whatever. I did. Pretty decent position here with Buck. He needs some support here, and since their team is kind of giving up this side, oh my god, we're bottom tier. Their team, is giving up this flank. We need to be pushing aggressively over here.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, a Leone. I can't shoot at that. I like it too much. Oh, it's Viper in the Leone. Oh, Buck Nasty's in the gate. Alright. I was getting my mates confused. This is a big ring around the rosy right now. Probably going to be in trouble, but pretty good lord. There's a war spite and a Fuso. We got a Sinop. Our Florida's already dead.
Attention. Reporting
Our
the target
ships is in
position.
here. But we are pretty outmatched gun-wise with those North Carolinas. Oh.
Nice work.
Sorry, Viper. Nice work, Buck Nasty. Now, I'm going to park here because I expect that in about 30 minutes, right before this match is over, those torps will get here.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
You guys don't know the Leone's torps. What are they? I think they're about 50 knots. They are quite slow. Oh, warships goes down to the Aoba's torps. Buck Nasty spotted somehow. A nice hit there. And I need to cut through here and try and provide some support for them, you know, create a crossfire, as they say.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
No, we really needed Buck Nasty to live there because look at all this firepower. Try and get the Dallas. Forcepite's got big old guns too. Big accurate guns. Am I walking into a crossfire? Yes, I am. God, there is just no angling in this, right? It doesn't have the turtle back. Got secondaries, but you can't push because there's... I do like that angle the Dallas has given us. Pretty decent hit. You're giving up a lot of broadside to this Warspite, though. Kinda have to, though.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt.
Out of their range.
Problem gelöst.
I do have this fully secondary, I think. For those wondering. I've got to be particularly careful because that North Carolina right there, that will absolutely wreck me.
Protect the base.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Oh, missed them all. Everybody, you got to get the turn in and other side off. big hit from the...
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Don't think I'm gonna get enough resets. I mean, so yeah, you can see like not a bad game in this. Oh well, our
Problem gelöst.
I decided to get off the cap. Not a bad game in it. It's just I don't know. I mean, I think probably 90% of my games that I've had in this I've been bottom tier, which is especially not good when you've got all those 16-inch guns. They overmatch everywhere, and you've got no turtleback. This guy's making a very daring play. I am curious to see how it turns out. You're looking for div? Okay. We will pick you up. Not a particularly good game by either team there, really. I mean, this guy, well, he's kind of close thing. This guy did pretty deep. Viper got hit with that torp, man. That hurts. This is North Carolina. This is the guy who went all the way around that top north side. Not how you want to play. All right. What's this? Who are we picking up? Samurai, right? That's you. See you, Viper. Hey, we all have sucky games sometimes, man. It happens. That was... I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't like... I haven't figured out really how to play that ship yet. Got left. All right, we'll get Big Killa in here. The invite. Get 151 days of premium. Or that sounds like punishment. That sounds like I'm gonna have to play for 151 more days at least. Yes, buff Kleber secondaries. Oh man, we'll do one game in the I'll do one game in the Kleber when we'll do the last game in the Kleber because that thing's so good. Does anybody else want in here? Let's just go back and look one more time. I'm not sure why Last Samurai's not getting the invite. Tell me your name. Baconator, I think I recognize. Right there. Whoever gets this first, they win. I sent you an invite, Baconator, and I sent one to Warships. Whoever gets it first will be the winner. Oh, Warships wins. Let me know if we'll if not, we'll do an we still have what do we have? We've got maybe an hour more of streaming, so that's probably a few more games. Unless it gets too hot. What was I going to take out? Oh, right. These new ones that I got. Ognivoy. Well, if you're gonna go in that, all right. If you're gonna go in a destroyer, I will go out in the Charlemagne. It'd be a very brief battle. So here's my thinking of why I'm using Lemon on the Charlemagne. I understand the need for agility with this, but in this particular ship, like, I'd rather just put out some damage, and the reload is so long. All right, tier 6 if you guys want to count in. Oh man. This camo is so over the top. I absolutely you guys know I love loud camos. I have to if I die early, put the AC on. You guys should just go out there and die. Are we tiered up? No. All right. Well, we'll see. Try and free. All right. Yeah, we'll see. Try and sort it out. I don't know why some people get invites and some don't, man. I wish this thing had one more speed boost on it, too. Carolina. Well, at least we're up tier. Ammo. Ridiculous. And I think the plane, if I remember... Wait, is... Plane kind of looks like a bat or something? Yeah. I got the one destroyer, which is Mega Leviathan. Be great if I can park somewhere and actually farm damage, because normally get to do that in French ships. So, well, we know where Mega Leviathan is. He's on B. Oh, come on, Atlanta. Okay, so there's an Atlanta right there. Like, what more invitation do you need? That is your job. Atlanta needs to get up there in radar. Radar. Very suspicious Atlanta player. Alright. There's the torpedo load. This is their sign that they should be pushing right now. Because there's no torpedo threat currently, right? Because he's dumped his torpedo load. Oh, I need to come over here and help support you guys. North Carolina. They can both overmatch each other's bows, so there is that. Looks like the Colorado is turning out and going to give up way too much broadside. Yep. Let's read the mini-map right there. You can, so when I was using my torpedoes, I could see that he was turning out, and that is a big oof for that Colorado. Use the AP here, see if he realizes to target me, or if he realizes Colorado's in big trouble. Trying to shoot above his belt with this AP. There's that Dallas out there somewhere. I am spotted right now, so I believe, yeah.
Requesting fire on the position of a strategic target.
Chasseur de retour au navire. La victoire est à notre portée. Boost des moteurs activé.
Much obliged.
We got a red team full of kiters, it would appear, and that is not good for Mega Leviathan, because that means he's got no support to help him take a cap. Potentially a loss. Oh, look at the... Dude, look at this plane take off.
Chasseur en vol.
That's what I'm talking about. The wings fly. Or flap. Bounce off of this hand first. And we got Mega Leviathans close to me because I'm located. I believe with the new armor on here, because they buffed it a little bit, I think I can bounce Scharnhorst shells. If I remember correctly, they gave it 26 millimeters on the bow, so that helps quite a bit. So now we've probably got, who's this? Big Killa probably located. Kind of tells us where the destroyer is. And since we know we can bounce those shells, I can stay bowing to the Scharnhorst while these guys kite around the back of the map for no reason. They decided they don't want to play the game.
Concentrate fire on the target. Affirmative.
Chasseur de retour au navire. La victoire est à notre portée. Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Very hard for a destroyer to do its job when they have exactly zero support. So that's kind of the difference between what Big Kill is getting right now, which is a cruiser supporting him taking a cap, versus what Mega Leviathan's dealing with, which is a team full of people running away. Is fire. Everybody's got like this Frankenstein complex where fire bad. See that takeoff animation again. Look at that. It's amazing. Hey. G.
Lance-torpille détruit.
I'd warn you, my hydro is on. All right. GG. Let's see what happened here. What happened to this team? Where did it all go wrong? Okay. Well, first off, made it to rank 1, but played their Atlanta that way. It's very Oh, I didn't see we had Damo in here. So, it looks like, if I were to guess, Shores got Devstruck. Well, clearly not, because nobody got a Devstrike medal, but Shores got removed very quickly, as did Dallas and Zara. So that was probably the far cap. Allowed these guys push that, whereas I know... Oh, actually, the Dallas was down by C, because that was the guy that just kited out into the middle of nowhere and couldn't shoot at anything. Colorado, big mistake going broadside to North Carolina. Who else was supposed to be down there? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a break real quick so I can put on my AC. I'll put on the break music so you guys have. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about this. So you guys understand how my mind works. I don't remember in last stream. I think I brought it up in last stream how I was saying I wanted to start a new channel called the Everything Snob, where it's simple. Is it a thing? Are there varieties of it? Then I'm gonna make a video on it and be snobby. And I was talking to some friends of mine about that, and we were laughing because that is pretty much how I am in real life. Like, which is the best lettuce? So one of the things my friend suggested was, yeah, you could do that on pepper. And I was like, are there that many kinds of pepper? Then I went on a deep dive. So the reason I was reminded of this is I was turning on my AC, which is in my kitchen. And in there, I have 12 vials of different peppercorns that I ordered off the internet. So a bunch of different pepper. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to need a nice pepper grinder for this. So then I ordered a new pepper grinder, like a fully automatic rechargeable one. And I was like, oh no, now I'm a pepper grinder snob. Ah, it's a tough life, right? Alrighty. So, C. Jackson Judge, what is your actual username? So I can. Are you Baconator? Hey, iceberg lettuce has its place. I'm not saying it doesn't. Every lettuce has its place. That's the whole point, is where we go and we deep dive all the different varieties of lettuce and what they're best at. Like, what is Boston lettuce best for? I don't know. That's why we need to find out. Last Samurai. Okay. Let me add friend. There you go. And then let's I'm gonna send invites out to it's been a minute since we've had Always Creeping in here. I'll try and get you in here. Boston lettuce, like, it's super ruffly, but what's it good for? I can't imagine I would want it on a hamburger. And then Last Samurai, did you accept that? Yeah, all right, we'll try it this way. Can't imagine I would want Boston lettuce on a hamburger, but hey, there we go. But like butterleaf lettuce, I've had a salad with butterleaf and I've had it on a burger. It's definitely good on some burgers, and iceberg is good on some burgers. I don't think I'd want to use iceberg for a salad though, except maybe a Thai peanut like rice salad. Well, so many options to explore in our 18-part series. Better know your lettuce. Uh, Jacoby Landeskov, what is your username? I'm sorry if I have missed it. You can always ping me in the channel so it highlights. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can't get in there. Bad variation. Yeah, but the whole thing with Boston leaf lettuce is that it doesn't have any crunch like romaine. I mean, we all know romaine. But like Boston leaf lettuce is fairly floppy. All right, well, you guys try and help out Jacoby. We will take out the omnivore. Oh, bacon. Okay, well, hold on. Bacon, let me... Uh, all right, Creepin', I'm going to remove you just so we can try and get bacon in here, because we have been trying for multiple weeks. And I'm going to do the same thing. Bacon, can you go back into looking for a division, and I will send you a friend request, and we will go through that way. Bud Fox is in there too. I don't think I've ever had Bud Fox on the division. Is Splendito worth getting? I don't think so. The only I think Splendito is best used on the Ognivoid. Do you want a dedicated? Is it worth getting a dedicated commander for that? I don't know. Alright, let me try and add you as a friend. Oh, see, there's your problem. It's your settings, dude. Fix your settings. It's gonna send out invites to both of y'all. Whoever gets in first, gets in first. So yeah, we'll look at Splendito real quick. Whoops. So basically, he's a torpedo captain for Russians, right? What's his base trait? Traverse speed of destroyers' guns. That can be handy on some of the Russians, but
Exciting and new.
hello there, big killer. We've been expecting you.
We're expecting you.
Oh, that song's so good. And that's another reason that I can't monetize the stream, because I'm going to place whatever I want. Anyway, sorry, back to Splendito. Yeah, you can see it's all pretty much torpedo focused, which, I mean, you're not going to use that on probably any other destroyer except maybe Tashkent. But, I mean, Tashkent, it's all about the guns. So he's essentially custom made for this ship and this ship only, is at least as far as what we have. So I don't think he's particularly worth it. I would really like to get the one that increases range, though, whoever that was. I think that was a Transformer. I need to get Azure Lane Scharnhorst, and I need to get the Transformer for range, if they ever come back, which they probably won't. Well, if you want to be a member, I'm not stopping you. All right, let's count in for Tier 6, right? Yeah, I mean, anybody can be a member except people who are already members. You can't be a member twice, as far as I know. Yeah, Wargaming gave me They gave me the Halloween commanders I was missing, so which was Einstein and forget the other guy, the Japanese DD commander. I never play Japanese destroyers, so I doubt I will put much resources into them. Plus, I don't have resources right now. Rumble, yeah, that's who I want. I would really like Rumble, because I saw Zarkun's video where he had some ridiculous range on it. Oh, I didn't see that we double destroyed. We're gonna have to split up, because I don't want to put all of our destroyers on one side. Well, actually, we should be okay. That far side has numerous radars, so we can double destroyer this. I don't normally like to double destroyer because it is a rule. Double destroyers are the first things to die. Abe Helsinger, yes, that's the yeah, that's the Japanese destroyer commander that I got, and I can't see myself putting much resources into. Honestly, that new ARP torpedo bow or destroyer focus commander looks like they will be quite powerful. Yeah, I was honestly I was kind of surprised with the choices of Transformers that they used, but I would assume that's probably Hasbro's call. I don't think Wargaming gets to, everybody thinks that Wargaming is the holds all the cards here, and it's kind of like, no, they don't. I'm located, by the way. I mean, that could be anything. It's probably the Orkin.
Sorry everyone and Meta, I'm just in a bad mood today, I apologize.
Hey, it's all good, man. Thank you for the super chat. We all have bad days. Sometimes. Oh my lord, we are dead. We are dead, dead, dead. Oh, thank the heavens that the album all hit rock.
Exciting and new.
Radar is gonna go down, buddy.
Come aboard. We're expecting you.
Oof. Now we are in a bad situation here. Can't really, well, I can try and provide eyeballs. This might just get me killed. Oh, I didn't see the shores was over here too. What the hell?
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
That is why you don't double destroyer. What happened to... Okay, so our radar cruisers are gone.
Команда противника получила преимущество.
À tous les bâtiments. Protégez cette cible.
Oh, there he is. Orchid. Look at all this radar.
Пожарная тревога.
Stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Неполадки устранены. Двигатель в форсированном режиме.
À tous les bâtiments. Concentrez le tir sur la cible.
Oh. It's not looking good for the homeboys here. Not. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We got a 5-person overload here. And, well, we lost our DD. That's, you know, a big problem. But we just don't have the firepower down here. Much firepower. Much radar and too much firepower.
Противника близко. Двигатель выведен из строя.
So much radar.
Калибра выведен из неполадки.
What's your 3 radars down here? Ugh, that team's just gonna steamroll us. That was a bad torp job on me too. I should have known that he was gonna turn in here. What do we just have? Well, we had a lot of something happening coming in there. All right, so Odin with the £5 donation. Thank you very much. Odin joining a production crew. Welcome there. I'll figure out a position for you. This is and I don't use this term lightly. Let's see what they're goddamn pathetic. I mean, at least we have an excuse. 3 radars down there. Thank God they have. Oh my God! Hold on a second. What if we have the What if we have the worst XP here? Oh, not even close. We should go back. Sinks coming in hot with $5 donation. Thanks. Sinks. Thank you so much. I know you were thinking about leaving this game a while ago. I'm glad to see you're still around. Alright, so that's Ognivoy. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got left? It's 11:30. I've probably got about 20 minutes. Oh. Tier 1? Dare we? Hold on a second. Let me see if there's anything else I want to take out here. I think that's all the new stuff that I have. So let's I'm gonna dismiss the division, and we'll do a count into tier 1 for everybody. We should be able to get just about everybody into a tier 1 match. And everybody who wants to get in, because they are never populated. And I believe someone has given me a Weymouth challenge, so I'm gonna. All right, still got the duck flag on. Should I make a CC? All right, I'm gonna make a permanent CC camo for this. Here we go. Good use of the camo there. All right, we'll do a tier 1. Then I'm probably gonna do a Kleber game, and that'll most likely be it. I don't have the beta. I wasn't a beta tester, so unfortunately, can't see that. All right, tier 1, guys. If you want to, if you play a tier 1 ship, you are just about guaranteed to get into this match because there are never any tier 1 games. So, tier 1. Hello there, questioner. May I help you? You're the one who asks questions. I'm the one who answers them. Xbox. Yeah. Ooh, islands and instant, so you know it's full. Look at everybody in here. Okay. We got a few noobs, so please be gentle with them. I mean, if we look at everybody with that default patch, we can't say, you know, anybody can always put it on, but I probably have 500 times more games played than any of them. Where's the what is this? Oh yeah. Oh, let's show them what we're made of. Yes. Yeah, it sounds like a sentient being in a Marvel. Yes. Wait a minute. Hey, you guys better not be in reverse, though that would be maximum lulls if I turned around and everybody was going backwards. All right, who do we get? Wait, what? What we're looking for, broadside. Does anybody do any ships at tier 1 have torps? I don't think so. Oh. Oh no.
Problem solved, sir.
Trying to be a little strategic here. It's probably a bit much to ask.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Oh, God. I don't know why I keep looking to put on torpedoes, because I don't have any. All these ships pretty much have submerged citadels too, which is funny. So it's very difficult to hit the citadel of these tier 1 ships. Maybe at range. Oh, Baconator gets goat locker. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes, boys. I think we can wrap this one up.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Maybe. Last Samurai's on his last leg. No, and Last Samurai goes down. Warships for life. Is he gonna take somebody with him? Maybe the Jurian. Jurian is OP at this tier. If I remember correctly, it kind of is. Warships gets the Jurian. Just out of my range for me to yoink. Oh no. Look at how weak these teams are. But I've got improved pin angles.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
AFK player. Ships goes down. We got Saber Raw. Doing their best speedboat impressions. Fling. Oh my. And last but not least, Ruslan Yakovlev, who is clearly learning the game properly. Start AFK. Don't ever show up. Everybody knows that's the way you do it. Oh, big city. I was supposed to, what was that? I think that was Kraken 200 that I was supposed to get a tier 1 Kraken. That was the challenge, but the problem was that the games are never full. So I could never find a game to actually get a Kraken in. So I was like, all right, well, I'll do it in a tier 2. I'll do it in the Mikasa. And that was a big mistake because I think that was when I finally burned out on the game. I got so incredibly frustrated with it that I was like, I don't want to play this game ever again. And it's kind of been that way ever since. Not really, obviously, but... Can I play Katori? I can, but I'm not going to today because I'm going to play one more match and then end the stream because it'll have been 3 hours. I want to get some lunch. Yeah, well, bot Krakens don't count. Though, I will say, for anyone who's in here, if you haven't seen, if you go to my community tab, I have a post for a free copy. Well, you'll get it's not a copy of Firepower Deluxe Edition, but I will give you all the goodies from Firepower Deluxe Edition, which is like, what is it? It's like a few thousand doubloons, I think. There's like 4 premium ships, including the Kamikaze, the Arizona, Iwaki, something else, I think. It comes with some premium time, all this good stuff. I have a little challenge going, and the challenge I will summarize with this. I put 2 scoreboards up, and you only need to do 1 to win, and whoever does it first will win. And I don't care what platform you're on or what region you're in. I talked to Wargaming, and they said they would convert the, they would give the rewards to whoever. So it is if you can get a Kraken in any tier. I don't care what tier, but the total damage has to be less than 14,422. So that would be 14,421. A tie will not work. You have to do less. Or someone who can post a scoreboard of a red team with a worse average XP game than the one that I posted. And that one has to be tier 5 or up, because the game that I showed was a tier 7 match, but the average XP of the entire red team, and they were all there, was only 263 XP. I came close once to beating that. I had one where I was like, is this team worse? But the average was actually 266. So 263 is still the worst team I've ever seen. Hey, Tom. Nice to see you. Obviously, if you have the Firepower Deluxe Edition, I mean, you can still enter and play along if you want, but you do not get the rewards again, I should mention. So, you don't really need to do that. Yeah, you can just steal kills if you want. I mean, it's funny because the match that I did that in, I posted. I think it was the last patch notes video. I was in the Arkansas, and I got a dev strike, and I was still had only 14,422 damage. It was because it was all destroyers on the other team. Alrighty. This is probably going to be the last one. That's why I'm going to take out the Kleber. Just so you guys can see, I did put on Perceptive. And I don't know that I really need it on this ship. If I were playing competitively, I would definitely have this on. But I don't think I really need it. Just a kind of experience tells you where ships are coming from most of the time, and this gives you, the torpedo range. So it's kind of nice. Oh, I was watching sorry, real quick on a tangent. I was watching some videos this morning because I was like, is the Kleber this good on PC too? And yes, it is. So I was watching like some Flamu videos and I think Notzer and some others, and it's like the detection there on the Kleber is like 7.2 kilometers. And I'm like, well, that would make a big difference on the balance of this ship, considering my detection's 5 and you can get it down to like 4.2 if you use this thing, go all out, when your speed boost is active. But then the gun range on there is like 16 something kilometers, possible of getting it out to like 18. And I thought people would hate it even more if it had the gun range, because the guns are very good on it. Anyway, this is going to be the last one. If you guys want to join in, I don't care, but, don't feel the need to, because I'm actually going to we're going to have a soundtrack to this one. Right? So I was originally going to make a Kleber highlights video using the Miami Vice theme song, but I was laughing at it, and then I was like, am I the only one who would find this funny? So I scrapped it. Yeah, no count. God, I'm so tired of this map. Kind of what I expect to see, like a lot of, we're gonna see a lot of like destroyer heavy games. They really need to get some cruisers in here. Look at how heavy destroyer game this is.
All-back combat.
Achikov too. Oh yeah. Cleveland. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna support this guy. Like that play. Right here. Gonna use his smoke to disengage. That's why you can't give. I mean, okay, but they made the game design choice, right? But they shouldn't be giving these ships to everybody. It should require experience. Gosh, did you see this?
Boost des moteurs désactivé. Tourelle principale sérieusement endommagée. Problème résolu, chef.
I'm no longer needed here. I could go YOLO warships, but I don't want to promote bad gameplay. So they got a Hipper over here. They have left Fletcher. That's the Fletcher's who I'm saving my reload booster for.
À tous les bâtiments. Commencez la capture de la douille.
But this is the closest thing to me, yes. Wish this Shima would cap D. That would guarantee the win, just about. I'm gonna help our GK here. Help me help you. Me help you.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Just notice that torpedo right there at the end. Alright, so I'm going for the Shima now. Surprise! I can use the booster on him. I want to drop spot.
Destroyer ennemi pulvérisé.
Well, how is our team doing this? Hmm.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
To sink some destroyers, probably. Yeah, Shima finally starts doing what Shima wants to do. Ain't no hipper agile enough. So you may have noticed that I kind of dropped these in anticipation of his moves. I think they're gonna dodge, but God, this ship is so good. I could totally AP him right here, but no need. Oh, Fletcher's trying to be sneaky. Fletcher's coming around. Gonna get blapped here, but be able to finish him. Ochkov. Oh, buddy, radar. We'll see how this one finishes out. He must not have radar available right now, but we know that drop torps in there. But we know that that Fletcher's like one shot. Bud Fox is in a tough position. I mean, taking out all three of their destroyers pretty quickly was pretty key there. Shima's full health. This Shima can gun down that... Oh, I'm assuming... Let's see. Do we know who this person is? No. But I'm assuming this Shima will go to A. They can gun down the... Oh, no. Well, hold on. They might be trying to throw this. Because that Shima can... Any one of these guys can gun down that Fletcher. It's got no health. Because I know Mega Leviathan got a few shots in on it. You like this Miami Vice themes soundtrack in the background? I don't know if Bud Fox has any heals left. I would say that's a no. That's a hard no. So warships went back for D. I mean, this Cleveland's gonna get on A and recap it. There's the radar. Yeah. One's for all the marbles. If he can hit him. James is wiggling. The Cleveland is missing. Dialed it in. Now, I guess it's possible that warships could win here if our team ignores every remaining cap and is like, you know what? We'll just let them have all 4 caps. We're down. Let's so 140. So that's that would be 1 minute if we don't recap something.
All forces, capture that area.
Yamato's going to cap. This guy's like, hell no. I'm gonna try and throw this game still. Base camo? Yeah. I wish I had that. That one's pretty neat. And my biggest problem here is that I haven't... This guy did cap D earlier. I guess once he gets on there. Oh, I missed Odin taking off. Oops. See ya, Odin. Sorry I'm late. Warships is doing the right thing here, trying to get the, got the caps, capping in a Yamato. However, gonna get on here, that's gonna stop the accrual of this cap. If that Yamato doesn't get on there before... Ooh, this... Warships might pull off the upset here. Might.
Capture that area.
Ah, that was look how close he was. Very close, but our Yamato got on C. That was a very close game. Very good play by warships there. Almost had it. That looks like an average game for Cleveland, right? Just about 4K. This Shima, this is the one that was on the C-cap. Didn't have a chance. I mean, good on all those guys. Like, Warship shot me. I think the Georgia did too. Good on them for, like, shooting at the Kleber. Still allowed me to gun this guy down. Gun this guy down. Was it this guy? I don't know. Still got 2 destroyers. Almost got that last one, so. Bean ship. Alright, guys. I'm going to let the credits roll. I'll hang out in the while the credits roll, if anybody wants to chat for a few minutes. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate the donations. I wish I had an easy way to look. I know Odin gave some. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. Thanks for the new members. I didn't see if we got any new subs. Probably not. But I will be here for a few minutes. And Bringer, when am I going to have you on the big show? Dude, you could have joined in on any of these right now. But anyway. Let's roll credits, guys. Everybody loves this song. Everybody wants to see their names up in the big lights.